Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I hope you're well. So you join me on this wonderful morning. It's not raining at the moment, which is fantastic. I'm currently on my way back. I was going to go, I'm just stayed at the Carry Valley Resort where I stay for one night, so I get a proper night's sleep and recover from that morning's ordeal, yesterday morning's ordeal, when we had a huge thunderstorm around us. I was scared for my life. I'm currently shitting myself. I'm packing up as quickly as I possibly can. There's a lightning storm going off all around me, and I'm under big tall trees, pine trees, and the ground is completely wet, so conductive. So yeah, I'm scared as hell. As soon as I heard it, I had earplugs in last night, and yeah, it's just terrifying. So packing up everything. I'm going to probably sleep in the car tonight. Yeah, I don't want to be out in this. Everything got wet, my tent got wet, my awning collapsed that I thought was going to be good, but didn't turn out to be that good. So yeah, a lot of things failed on me, and I was going to plan on sleeping in the car, and then my mum offered to help out and put me in accommodation for the night somewhere. So I took her up on that offer, and that's what I done. And I had a lovely lunch. I had a lovely down at the RAC Carry Valley Resort. That isn't sponsored. I just wanted to mention where it is in case you want to go there. So yeah, I had a lovely chicken burger. That was really nice, and I had a couple of beers, and yeah, that basically kept me nice and full until the evening, and then I just had a few little nibbles and stuff. The reason why I'm here now is I was originally going to plan on just going straight to my other campsite, and this leads me on to why I'm doing this video. So when I was making my way, I was thinking, well, I'm really quite close to Augusta, and I'm wondering, there's a little pool down there. It's called Granny Pool, or Granny something. I think it's Granny Pool, and there's these lovely this like walkway. I'll share a photo up on the screen. This is what I got with my Hasselblad X1D. I think I had the 45mm lens on at the time, so not long after getting it in 2020. And I'd done this long exposure. It was before YouTube days, but I've created a reel. If I can find that, I'll link to it down below. I don't know if I can download the reel. I'll see if I can. Hoping that the tide is in today. I've got no idea, I've got no planning. I'm just going to go down there, hope it works out. If it doesn't work out, then I won't basically do this video. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, anyway, so I'm going to have some breakfast now, if I haven't mentioned. So I'm going to have a on-track meal. This is the all-day breakfast. It's got chunks of churros, smoked bacon, mushrooms, kidney beans, and notes of garlic and herbs, and it's got a lovely sauce in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to test out a new method. I'm going to be using my jet boil. I've had this for about 5 years now, and what I'm going to do, this is my new method, I'm going to reuse this water over and over again, and I want to see how well it works. I'm going to keep it always in this bottle. This was just a cheap bottle. So yeah, and hopefully the lid doesn't give way, because that's normally the thing that breaks. So yeah, going to pour all the water in. This is 600ml. I'll probably put 500ml in actually, to be fair, because that's what it takes. And then once that comes to the boil, or near the boil, I will put it in for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then I've got a lovely breakfast. So yeah, I thought it was going to rain. So yeah, there's a few clouds around, nice blue sky as well. So I'm getting a little bit of charge back into my EcoFlow, and I'm able to charge my camera batteries as well. I didn't have time this morning, I was trying to, but yeah, anyway, I'm going to cook this. I'm not going to go on a load, and then yeah, looking forward to tucking into this. So yeah, let's have this breakfast and then move on. That was delicious. I'm so glad I had that. Now I've programmed in, I'm pretty sure, the location of where we're going to go to. And yeah, I've got a little bit of a distance to go. I'm not sure if you can see that. So I'm using this, it's not an app called Waze, it's what's it called? It's spelled, I don't know how to pronounce it, so it's SYGIC, and I can use this GPS anywhere in the world. I've got, I think I've got worldwide maps, and no matter if I don't have phone reception, it still works. It works by the satellites. It, tells me everything I know. And as for like routes and stuff, even like these trails here and these remote trails, these bush trails, it's got every single one on here. So I've never got lost. And yeah, it works an absolute treat. I've been using this for quite a while. I used to use Waze, but I just found it needed phone reception, and Google Maps doesn't work too well as well. But this gives you updates. It lets you know where speed cameras are. It lets you, it gives live updates. So if there's an accident that happens, this will update you, and it will take you on a detour. So yeah, let's head there. So it's going to take 55 minutes to get there. It's 77 kilometers away, and yeah. So let's head over there. But yeah, that breakfast was absolutely delicious. So if you are looking to get one of those meals, use the link down below with the discount code Phillips to receive up to 10% off your order. Anyway, let's hit the road and see what this spot is like. Okay, so we've made it down to where we want to be. Unfortunately, there's a lot of seaweed, as you can see, but we'll see if we can make it work. Alright, so as you've seen, yeah, it's a lot of seaweed, but at least we've got the sea around it, which is good. I'm going to probably put them on my 17 to 40mm lens. Reason being is, well, I'm not going to shoot a 17mm, but what I do like about it is that the front element, I mean the lens doesn't protrude past the front, and it doesn't move. It's all internal zooming, so it's great, and it won't have any additional vibrations like I have with my 24 to 105. So I'm not sure if it's going to rain or anything. Might use my French flag here, but yeah, it's going to be a nice long exposure. When I was here last time, this embankment, you might be able to see behind me, I was able to stand on that, and it came out a lot further. But this time around, not so much. Good morning. I know, it's all gone, hasn't it? Typical. I come here and it goes. Yeah, our local's going to go for a swim by the look of it. He's going to be brave. So yeah, going to get this exposure. Yeah, can't get what I got last time, but I think it's going to work out better now. And there's a bit of a difference. And last time there was the pontoon, which is over that way now. That wasn't my shot last time, but I kept it in because I wanted to keep it in there. It didn't feel like it was a distracting element. But I think what I'm going to do here is go nice and wide, maybe do a 3:1 aspect ratio, maybe even a 2:1. I'm not too sure. I want to keep a nice strip, but I want to give more to the left and the right of the frame. Last time I was here, I'd done it quite tight because I only had my X1D with the 45mm lens, which is equivalent to 35mm. And I don't want to go too far out past the embankment, past this, because this is giving me a bit of shelter. So anyway, I'll get the camera out and we'll get this photo, and I'll give you a little talk through my composition. got all our filters on. We've gone with a 15 stop and a 0.9 stop soft grad for the sky, just because that was a bit too bright. So this has allowed us to get a exposure time of 4 minutes and 22 seconds. I've also allowed for plenty of room on the left and the right side of the subject. And the subject matter is these rock formations and this lovely little bridge in the middle of the sea. I will have to come back here, I think, again when the tide is a little higher. That way it's covering more of the sand and we get more blur in the foreground, and it makes it more prominent. I thought the tripods were going to go over then. Yeah, anyway, hopefully it won't be much longer now, because I've done a couple of takes of this. And you've got to be careful as well with this to make sure it doesn't have contact with the camera, otherwise it'll hit the camera and it'll cause added vibration. I'm even worried about it hitting now, but I think now the sun is gone, I'll be alright to take it off for the next exposure. I just, when we had light from above, it was catching the filters, and that will just cause this a horrible artifact, which I don't want. So yeah, nice and simple, really nice simple scene. I might have to Photoshop out some of the rocks to the left of the scene, just to clean it up, refine it, but I've just noticed the camera's finished. Oh, nice. That works nicely. I think I'm going to take it again because we have actually, I'm not sure about how wide it is. Actually, I'm going to go in a little bit tighter. I'm going to take these filters off. Yeah, I'm going to take the filters off, hang on. Pop that down just over there. And I'm going to come in just a little bit, so about 28mm. I don't know, it is really tricky to... So looking at that exposure, we did get it right. It's starting to rain a little bit, so I might just keep that filter holder on. I mean the French flag on. Just see what the camera's doing. So yeah, I'll do that one again. Is 4 minutes 22 enough? Yeah, it looks enough. Got plenty of blacks are just clipping. What I might do is bring my aperture down to f9 to compensate for that. So f9, 50 ISO, 4 minutes and 22 seconds. So I'll do that shot one more time. I'm pretty sure I'm happy with the composition. Yeah, it's just tricky with all the sand in the shot. I don't like that. And yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Maybe be hard on myself because I've got expectations of when I was here last time. I've just gone over and captured some B-roll, showing you the scene and how it differs. There's something about it, I like it and I don't like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do both. So I'm going to capture this one here, which I am doing, and then I'll go over there it's probably about 10 meters to the left, maybe get a little bit closer, get that shot from there and see what we get. So yeah, I don't know, I think it's going to work. It feels like it's more natural, it feels more pleasing. So yeah, this is difficult, very difficult. And then we've got some nice waves coming in as well. So yeah, anyway, I'll get this photo, show it up on the screen, and yeah, I hope you like it. And that's getting quite bright now. Yeah. Lovely day. I'm so glad I came here and not just went straight to the campsite and just relaxed around there. This is much more productive. And we've made another video. And I'm getting out and taking photos, which is fantastic. And that's what I love to do, and I love to bring you along on it. So yeah. Anyway, I'll get back into this. And then possibly check out that wheel as well. And then that's going to be the end of the day. Or the end of this session anyway. Okay. this area is a complete bust. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to get my camera out in those conditions. The wind is so much stronger here. My car's getting covered in salt spray as we are, so it's just going to cover everything. And yeah, and the conditions as well. Even if I were to have a go, the clouds have lost complete definition, so it's just basically it wouldn't show up anything and it would just appear flat. This thing needs a little bit of added bit of drama, bit of grit, and to work with it. So I think I worked out a composition when I was down there, just had a little walk around. But yeah, I was even thinking about sending the drone up. I'm not sending the drone up in this. I've only got the drone up once on this trip, so it's been good getting out, and I'm glad I've done it. So and I wasn't planning on coming down here, as I said. So yeah, I'm just going to probably sit here for a bit, watch these waves, maybe get out the 100 to 400 and see what we can get some nice details as the waves break. I don't know. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, be sure to subscribe. If you'd like to see more videos, if you have liked this video, be sure to hit that like button. It helps out the channel. If you've got any questions, if you'd like to say anything, pop it down in the comments section below, and I'll do my very best to get back to you. So yeah. What hard weather. I love these days. Anyway, I'm Simon, and I will see you on the next one. Okay, bye for now.